So one of the most critical parts of the welding process is as you begin to automate, you're going to start tying down weld parameters. This video is going to be talking about how to set your travel speed on your rolls or your pinwheel or positioner. And generally what we're going to want to see is a certain number of inches a minute linear that passes under the gun. You're going to tie, in this automation process, you're going to tie down your welding parameters, like where you're going to set your machine at, voltage, amperage, voltage, wire feed speed. Then you're going to also, you're going to have your settings for your oscillator for speed, width, and pause. And like I said, another very important process or part of this process is we're going to have to also be consistency in our travel speed in inches a minute. Sometimes that's difficult because the systems have been in the shop for a long time. Potentiometers may have the numbers rubbed off of them. You don't exactly know where to set it to get it to a certain number of inches a minute. So we've done a quick little mathematical calculation that lets you use your cell phone and the stopwatch on your phone to help you calculate the inches a minute that's traveling under your welding gun on any pinwheel, any position, or any rolls. And that equation is this. Phone down. You want to take 2 divided by your inches per minute, and that's the inches per minute that you desire to run, whether it's 5 or 25. And then you're going to multiply that times 60, and that equals your seconds to travel the 2 inches. So just showing you here, let's say we want our inches per minute to be 10. So we would take our calculator and we would go 2 divided by 10 times 60. And that's 12 seconds for 10 inches a minute. So you would want to travel 2 inches around that workpiece OD in 12 seconds. So then you can go, let's say we want to run 6 inches a minute. It would be 2 divided by 6 times 60. It's going to take 20 seconds. So that's the equation. Once again, going over it, you take 2, you divide it by your desired inches a minute, and then multiply it times 60, and that equals the number of seconds you need to travel that 2-inch distance on the floor. So the first thing you want to do is get a scale and make a mark 2 inches linear on the OD of the workpiece. We've already done it here. Use the Sharpie. You can see the measurement. We go from 10, wrap around to 8. So that's a 2-inch long workpiece mark. And then we can position the welding wire just for an indicator. And the principle is we have the mathematical equation is going to tell us how many seconds that we need to basically travel that distance to set our inches a minute. So in this case, we say we want to be welding at 8 inches a minute. So we would say 2 divided by 8 inches a minute times 60. That's 15 seconds is what it needs to take to travel that distance between the two. You can grab your stopwatch on your phone and you can use it to make those measurements. Starting the travel dial, start it. Like I said, to get that 8 inches a minute, it should take us 15 seconds to travel between those two marks. And getting close. Stop. 15.06 seconds. And so now I know I'm going to see 8 inches a minute pass under that welding gun using this equation.